would choose as a candidate and support a candidate who is an insurrectionist, who is an election denier, who is someone who is twice impeached, 34-time convicted felon, someone who has been accused of alleged sexual misconduct by 26 women, found liable for sexual abuse. What is wrong with this country that they would choose a message of divisiveness, of xenophobia, of racism, of misogyny, over a message of inclusiveness, a message for the people, by the people, of the people? That is what the problem is. It's
So do you think Bernie was right about this, that they didn't pay attention enough to the working class?
He's absolutely right, but his solutions are wrong. Kamala Harris outperformed him in Vermont. The lesson Democrats should take is not, we didn't run far enough to the left. They lost rural voters. They lost working class voters. And listen, I was someone who I'm recognizing, reflecting on this election, I had the privilege of saying I'm voting on democracy because I'm a high income earner. If your check engine light is on and you've got bills piling up on the table, you're not thinking about democracy. You're not thinking about the war in Ukraine. You're thinking about how will my life be better tomorrow? In the suburbs who are like, I can't stand Donald Trump's personality. I don't like how he talks, but my life was better off economically when he was president. And I'm struck by this.
That's all it is.
We're talking about the working class.
I'm talking broadly.
Yeah.
He was not just the working class that he won. That was the height of the financial crisis. Young voters, maybe they care about Gaza, maybe they care about student loans, but to be honest, 2/3 of this country doesn't even get to go to college. They were thinking, am I going to have a job? Am I going to be able to afford the life that I want? And finally, suburban women, sure, they definitely care about abortion. They also care that they're paying to send their kids to college and their graduations are being canceled because there's protests everywhere and because people are out in the streets demonstrating over a war somewhere else rather than just being able to educate their kids.
I think the more relevant question actually is, what is wrong with America? I think
can we pause? Can we pause for 1 second? I can't even allow her to. Why? Look, people. Can just for a second. Why is it? And this is one big problem that I'll say the Democrats, that's who she says she is, they make. Just because they didn't vote the way you wanted them or you told them to vote, why is it that it has to be a problem? America, everybody is a problem?
Yeah.
Come on. Let's just listen to his plans and policy. They don't want to accept the fact that it didn't go their way.
Yeah.
And you call people garbage just because they didn't go your way? Come on. They have to listen to the people. That's one thing that they have to do. You can't control. It's not mind control. Listen to how the people are voting. And maybe they might need to change up some of their views. But we can, you have anything?
Yeah, man, I'm just saying, like, and just to piggyback on what you were saying there, they follow the leader when it comes to being on their side, and they stay, like, they're like loyal to it. They're not open for anything else. And you see how they'll say, "Oh yeah, the people are crazy if they did this, and the people are crazy if they did that, or whatever." Right? They always say that, and that's so crazy to me. That is so crazy to me that you can't accept a difference of opinion and we move forward. But no, they'll be mad. They'll be upset that you voted a certain direction.
Kane, I'll say this one last thing. We'll get back to it. But the other lady said one thing. I mean, your check engine light is on. You still got to get to your job. You might not have enough money to get that motor fixed or whatever. But then are you going to be really thinking about what's going on overseas in the Gaza Strip?
Nope.
Because you have your own Gaza Strip right there in your vehicle right there for your family. Come on. We have to put it in perspective.
Yeah. You got to put in perspective of what we actually going through right now. And let's deal with what we have right in front of us versus what's around, overseas or things of that nature. So, yeah, let's get back to it and just see what Miss Sunny. Oh, my God.
Yes.
Let's hear her.
That the Republican Party would choose as a candidate and support a candidate who is an insurrectionist, who is an election denier, who is someone who is twice impeached, 34-time convicted felon, someone who has been accused of alleged sexual misconduct by 26 women, found liable for sexual abuse. What is wrong with this country that they would choose a message of divisiveness, of xenophobia, of racism, of misogyny over a message of inclusiveness, a message for the people, by the people, of the people. That is what the problem is. It's those
the Democrats have always been for the working people.
Exactly.
So they saying we're dumb.
I think the message of the Democrats sounded elitist. You don't have value in the society.
They
if you don't
sounded
have a college
that way,
degree.
but when you look at the proof,
yeah,
they weren't.
but Joy, it's condescending. It's condescending. There is
What's condescending?
the way that the left speaks to its voters. It really is
a message of joy and inclusiveness.
No, the message of not being educated, being dumb, and what's wrong with America.
Who said that?
Yeah, you just said. Y'all just said
Come
it.
on.
The point here is that
That's not what Kamala Harris said.
No.
That's what I'm saying.
My point is, I don't blame Joe Biden. I don't blame Kamala Harris. Go back as far as you want. I blame a messaging within the Democratic Party.
You don't blame the Republican
Party. Can I just finish my point, please? I obviously have a problem. Anyone has a problem with Donald Trump. The bigger question should be, yes, Sonny, why did they vote for him?
Yes.
In sweeping,
so they need to be introspective.
No, we need to be introspective. If we voted for Kamala Harris, we need to say what didn't resonate with the voters. Do you know what didn't resonate with the voters? When they were saying we don't feel safe, and the left focused on defund the police and bail reform.
Yeah,
the country
we'll be right
selected
back.
him.
Hold it.
Yeah.
So they're just saying that the country is dumb, guaranteed. What are your thoughts on that, man? What's your thoughts? What's your thoughts?
They don't want to self-reflect. If the country is speaking about how they're voted, you have to really listen, and that goes to Sonny and Joey, the other lady, Bear. I think that's her last name. And the Democratic Party have to listen. If they don't, and they didn't say safe, who do you feel safe with? You know, that wasn't even the case right there. But for economic opportunity, okay, they're gonna go with the Republicans because we just witnessed the last 4 years. The border bill, as Bear said, they introduced it. I think they only introduced it because the election was coming up. That was bipartisan or whatever. They did,
and
that's it.
And they didn't mention how much money they were giving to Ukraine.
Right. Come on.
Yeah, they had it all listed in there. It's a border bill, but let's throw some other stuff in there.
See?
Or whatever. See? Yeah. It may be good on one side, but then you're still losing money and going into debt on the other side. So hey, let's rethink this thing. Because it ain't good.
Kane, and maybe in the next 4 years, when it's another election, are we gonna hear from the Democratic Party? We're gonna text the 1% more to get this country going right. They've been saying that for how many years? Every year, every time it's for an election, that's what they're gonna do. That's what they're gonna say. We know they're
gonna say that, but
they have to have a different message.
I definitely want to revisit this, year in or year out, and just see how well we're progressing with Donald Trump. Like we wasn't progressing. We started off wrong with Biden in his administration. We started off wrong, and now they're trying to fix things slowly. They're stopping things slowly at the border. They're doing these different things, but they're 4 years too late. You see what I'm saying? So now that we have this person in and he's saying these different things, let's hold his feet to the fire. Let's hear what he has to say and then just pay attention what he has done.
Yeah.
Don't just sit there and just be talking all this and well, this, that, and the third. Let's see if he's following through with what he has suggested for his plan for his 4 years. Because he ain't gonna do it before. He ain't gonna do it before, and then he's done.
That's it.
So he's gonna try to do as much as he can in those 4. So and all these people talking about, we're gonna be in chains and this and that, and
there you go.
Have you read the quickest answer they can say is, have you read Project 2025?
Well, he putting the people in place. Come on. Come on.
That's exactly that. He said that was radicals that put that together. Radical Republicans. That's exactly what it was. But hey, people don't listen to him. They think he's lying or whatever. And they trying to build a case against him like he's incompetent and things of that nature. So hey,
I don't I don't know if I should even start, but
Mhm.
people, I don't think it's any way that people, the black race, will ever be going back to chains. Okay, I don't understand it just because
Yeah.
President Trump is our president. It's going to be our president on January 20th, which the Crimson Brothers are going to be there. Okay, we are going to be there, people. But all of these different things, I've met people or heard of people and know of people who have been denied service because the people will say, "Hey, uh, who did you vote for? Who did
Mhm.
you vote for?" Uh, Random question. I voted for Trump. I don't need your service. You can. It's counsel. I don't need. I don't need you
Yeah.
to do this service.
Yeah.
To me, that's ridiculous.
Yeah. Yeah. Because it doesn't work on the other side. You know, you can have a Republican asking, a Democrat, "Hey, who did you vote for?" "I voted for Kamala." "Oh, okay." There's no argument back and forth. "Why did
Yes.
you do this? Why did you do that?" I don't know where the anger that and hostility. Everybody say the anger is on the Republican side, but I think most of the anger is on the Democratic side
And I'm gonna say
because
this.
you hear this.
Okay.
Go
You
ahead, go
you
ahead, go ahead,
just
bro.
got me thinking, brother. And I got a little heated, man. I wonder, because I've been asked this, okay, who did you vote for? At first I wasn't saying anything to anybody, but then
Mhm,
I voted for former President Donald Trump. I voted for him. Oh,
mhm.
why?
See,
And I
there's
say,
already
oh,
an
well,
attitude.
I might say, maybe the economic opportunity. I think everybody would be doing better. Oh, it got to be more than that. That's just a talking point. Tell me again, why? Explain more. Why do we, and I'll say, uh, minorities or black people, because if it's another black person that usually asks me this or whatever, why did you do that? Why did you do that? And they get upset. But I wonder if they asked a person that's not black that, would they still be argumentative and
Mhm.
say why? Why?
Nah,
And you hit
nah,
the point,
nah.
the nail on the head. If anybody, if I ask somebody who they vote for, we just have a casual, and they say Kamala Harris, okay, that's cool.
Yeah,
That's it.
yeah.
That's
Or
it.
who do you support? Even before the election, who do you support? Or they have the signs up in the yard or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't care.
Yeah.
Who
We feel
cares?
good. Yes.
Yeah, yeah. I don't. I'm not gonna treat you different because you voted a certain way, and they shouldn't either. But however, it's a lot of anger and a lot of hostility
It
on that
is.
side. So guaranteed, there's going to be some things that happen. Even the first inauguration for Trump, it was a lot of activity that was happening, but they didn't publicize it. They were burning things down in D.C. They were doing a lot of things down for the first inauguration. So the second, it's probably going to be the same. But they're just not going to publicize it. They're going to kind of put it off to the side or whatever the case may be, and they'll do that or whatever. But who's doing it? People can say, "Well, it ain't the Democrats, it's Antifa, it's a radical."
Oh,
Okay, all right,
yeah.
well, leave it there. Leave it there then. Leave it there then. But however, it's being done, and it's a lot of anger out there, and I don't know why
A
it's a lot of
lot
anger.
of anger. You just hit
Yeah.
on why can't we try? Like I said, what I told Kane back in the day, let's give Chicago mayor a chance.
Mm-hmm.
He laughed. Man, after 3 months, oh man, get him out of there. Let's give President Trump a chance, people. Truly,
For
if
sure.
you're for America, let's give it a chance and
For sure.
see
For sure.
what goes on. That's all.
Yeah.
Besides
Yeah.
spreading this vitriol of being decisive,
Mm-hmm.
he's gonna be our president. There's nothing more you can do about it. Let's try to work together, truly, and that's all we can do.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, for sure, for sure. Hey, look, y'all, in the comments, man, let us know what y'all think about that. The view, their view,
Oh,
our view. Hey, what do y'all think? Are we dead wrong? And Sonny and the crew, they got it right. I mean, just let us know.
they,
Let us know. Give us a thumbs up. Definitely hit subscribe if you've just been watching us from time to time, man. Let us know. What y'all think about it. And also, we will respond back, man.
yes.
Y'all put it down there in the comments and everything. We'll give you our perspective and we'll ask you questions too. just to keep the conversation going after this. You got anything else, bro?
I'll just shout out to the political junkie who was on our lives down there. I think he in Florida right now.
Okay.
Yeah, just shout out to him, So
Okay.
that's what's up.
Yeah, that's what's up, man. And that's the uncomfortable truth. Hey, baby.
Do something. Roger that. Let's go. Did you vote?
For sure. Right below me, hey, we have a playlist of similar interests and social issues and things that you are interested into. Click on it.
And congregation, just where I'm pointing. This is what YouTube recommends for you to watch because of the content that you've seen of us. Click it.
For sure.
Watch
Do
it
for us.
and
Below.
share it.